Hello YouTubers, the Polish Piper Nick here, coming to you live again from my bathroom. Smoking MacBaren's plum cake in my Mario Grande poker. It's the only poker that I'm really smoking right now because I love it. And the plum cake, oh, it's so good. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all had a good day. Because I don't know if this guy had a good day. Holy sh**. Okay, now I can get in my usual chill spot. And now I can continue with my normal part of the video. Pardon me. First, I want to start out with a couple of shout outs. First up is Smokey Joe, Tennessee. I hope that's a good enough weatherman voice. Thank you, Smokey Joe, Tennessee, for giving me a shout out in one of your videos. Next up is ADZ Pipes, Ads Pipes. However you pronounce it, let me know, buddy. Now, what's cool about Ads Pipes, he gave me a shout out in this video where he showed a clip of my video sitting in my bathtub like this. Cool, huh? So, brother, thank you for that. Next up is the Smoking Dagners. It was the Boswell box opening that Papa Dagner did. That Boswell is very beautiful. And Dagner Jr., that's easier for me to remember, you guys, because there's Jason, J's all over the YouTube pipe community. So if you don't mind, if that's a problem for you, just let me know. But he gave a shout out to me, and he talked about my video and said it was badass, my 32-minute 18-second video. So if he says it's badass, I take it. I love that. I love that. It's the best compliment in the world. Next up is My Monk Vlog. Thank you, sir, for shouting me out in your video, talking about the kind of work I do. And next is Light Your Pipe. Dude, you're awesome. You got great pipe tobacco reviews. And Light Your Pipe has also commented a bunch of times on my videos. Next up is JW Heaps 2212. Just subscribe to him, or subscribe back to me. I've only seen one of his videos so far, and that's the where he unveils his Morbid pipe, and how he says his wife hates the new pipe day. Well, my wife is the same way like that, brother. Well, except now my wife is opening up more because she sees how many responses I get from my fellow YouTube pipe smokers and video presenters. So my wife's a little more open now, so that's cool. But she was never going to tell me what tobacco I could buy, what pipes I could buy, what I can't buy. I run the show. Except on certain nights when I want her to shut up, then she'll wear my pants. And last for now is PA Pipe Guy. Thank you, sir, for shouting me out in your video and talking about the kind of work I did and how it's interesting. And I'm sorry if I didn't mention any other names. I will get around to it in other videos. It's just real hard for me to catch up on videos at work, and especially when I get home from work because I'm so damn tired. And by the time I get up to watch anything or try and comment on some of your videos, I'm so exhausted I just go right to bed. Because I gotta be up at 5:30 in the morning to get ready for my shift. So, next on my itinerary, I want you guys to know, I was at the pipe shop earlier today. And I was buying a couple cigars for a wedding that I'm going to tomorrow. And I've been there before. I know the guy. He also works at a beer garden and cigar bar / type of deal. So we spoke, and I saw the pipe tobacco selection and pipes, and it's like a stationery store. Cards, hookah stuff, you know, like back in the old times. One of those mom and pop stores kind of, I guess. And I was looking at the pipes, and he came up to me, he's like, you know what? You can have 20% off any pipe in this store anytime. I was like, wow. Like my face lit right up. Because he's got some good pipes there. He's got Peterson's, he's got Stanwell's, Camoys, and some other stuff. Not no Ardors or anything like that, but good pipes, very beautiful. Just and because I'm an EMT, so I get that discount too also. So it's good that I get that kind of recognition. Because a lot of times during my job, I don't get recognition for what I do. And let me explain now why my wife's not home right now. She's working. Cool. I get time to myself. So you're probably asking, why am I in the bathroom? Because usually I film a video from my bathroom whenever my wife is watching HGTV, Design Star, Cupcakes this, Cupcakes that, Bridal this, Bridal that. Oh my God! The reason why I'm in here is because I, was sitting on my couch earlier and I farted here, farted there. And it was very atrocious. It smells like death in the living room right now. It smells like ass, bird rubber, and onion gravy. Very bad. Like it knocked me off my seat. I did have a Salisbury steak TV dinner earlier, one of those healthy ones with vegetables. Maybe that's why. Woo! Man, stogie farts. I'd probably knock you unconscious with that. Excuse me. So, man, I've got some loud ass neighbors downstairs. Next, I'm going to tell you 2 stories. This is probably sacrilege lighting my pipe with the torch, but I'm making sure I'm not scorching the rims of my bowl. I'm going to start off with a funny story. This was a bunch of years ago. I went to Europe and I visited Poland because I'm Polish, if you didn't know. And believe it or not, I was an animal killer. I know. It was by mistake. Come on, don't report me to PETA. Come on. Please don't. I want to be able to smoke pipe for the rest of my life. But anyways. Yeah, I guess it's funny. I don't know, because 2 animals died in this accident that I was in. So I go in my neighbor's barn in Poland, where all my family's from. Well, they're not from the barn. They're from the countryside. I went to my neighbor's barn and went inside, and my neighbor opens a little gate, and out comes running this ugly ass pig. And this pig has these ugly, vicious looking teeth, and it's running right after me. I turn around and I start running out towards the barn. And I'm not looking down where I'm running. I'm just looking back, making sure the pig's not like gonna bite my ankle off. And as I'm running, I step on a baby duckling's neck. Ouch. Ouch. Funny because I didn't know that happened. It's just the circumstances, you know? And yeah, and finally my neighbor, you know, stops being funny, wrangles the pig up, puts it away. And there's this cute little ducklings. It's like, and it's dead. So, man. Boy, am I a messed up person, huh? You probably don't even want to talk to me anymore. But wait, it doesn't end here. Another time, this is still the same vacation that I was on in Poland. I brought a Nerf football to Poland, the one with the long tail and that whistles when you throw it. So I'm out all the way by the street, and I toss this thing. No, pretty good force, and it flies about, I'd say 25-30 yards. And my uncle has this little, you know, fence put around with a big tree in the middle. And there's a small pond there with, you know, Mama and Papa Duck and a bunch of other baby ducklings. So my Nerf football goes into the fenced area. I'm like, oh my God. I run over, I look, there's another baby duckling. Like, seizing. Son of a bitch. I killed another duck. What the hell? So, that was the end. I'm like, no more dangerous stuff. All by mistake, people. And PETA, if you're watching, it was a mistake. Oh man, what a time that was in Poland. Alright, now for a nice morbid death story. So, when I was working a funeral gig for a while, we had a big assignment to do. Me, my boss, and a couple other guys went to the university, the hospital there, and where the morgue was, and it was cleanup day. Now let me tell you what that is. We have to make room for more dead people to come in. So, this took, to complete this whole mission was about, I don't know, 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. Had a couple of minivans. Two minivans and one big van. One long, a common line van, I guess. And we took out those bodies that were used for science, and bodies that really had no other use. I don't know how else to describe it. So we emptied all of them and had to bring them to the crematorium and you know, crematize, I don't know. Alright, burn them. Burn the remaining parts of the bodies. So that day we emptied about, oh God, I can't remember, about 60 to 100 bodies. And these are all bodies donated to science research. And let me tell you something about donating your body to science. Don't do it. Your loved ones, don't do it, no matter how much you hate them, how bad they've been to you. If you only saw what goes on. These medical students that have the body out on the table, and they'll sit there in their little chairs and dissect the living crap out of you. Like cut from here, cut this piece of the face off, you know, like saw and dissect and do this and that, poke prod. I've seen lungs, I've seen the hearts, I've seen intestines, everything. It's not pretty. Not pretty at all. And they gut you so bad, like if you were looking down on yourself, you would be throwing up. Sorry. So let that be a, I guess, warning or something to you. Do not donate your body to science. So, and it was messed up. It was bad. Like, I had the worst part of the job. I had to go up into the big freezer, find which bodies were which, take them off the rack. They were about this yay high. Get a lift that only goes about halfway up where I needed to be. Yank the bodies off, drop them into a cardboard box, package them up, write the ID number down, the name, and haul them into the van and stack them, cardboard, boxes and boxes on top of each other in these minivans and a common line van. Yeah, it was a dirty, stinky job because there's nothing but greasy, oily body parts, smell of formaldehyde, stuff leaking all over you. Ugh. It was pretty freaking bad. Disgusting. And these people had illnesses, and that's the worst part of our job, is I'm scared to death of contracting something. Whew. So, we do this over and over and over and over again. And we get heavy guys, I mean, heavy dead guys. Whoop, plop. And haul them, stack them 3 or 4 boxes on top of each other, on top of a stretcher, and push them in the hallway, load them in the van. And I got to actually go see a cremation. Take them in a cardboard box, put them in the toaster oven, and yeah, and watch them burn. I mean, there's nothing else you can do with these bodies. And it looked interesting, you know, seeing the cremation, you know, just how the process works. I'm not saying, oh, it's cool. Oh man, it's burning to a crisp. No, it's interesting to see how it works. Like, all you see is the rib cage, and it all disintegrates into ash. And I was so exhausted. I smelled like formaldehyde, flesh. It was disgusting. It was bad. But yeah, that's basically, that was the rundown. Oh, a couple more things I forgot to point out. Like, these are people not in complete pieces, not from head to toe. Like, I peeked into one of these cardboard boxes where it was just me alone in the medical examining room where the students are. So I peeked in there, and all I saw was from here to here of a person. That's how much they gut you in medical science, in medical body research. And yet I have never, ever, ever thrown up doing the business that I was in. Hey, somebody's got to do it, you know. Yep, so you know what? I don't know what else to talk about. So I'm practically done. Let me jog my memory, see if there's anything else I needed to talk about. Oh, the pipe rack contest being done by Hindu. Awesome. Good luck to all who entered. I mean, I've got some serious competition. Like your scary faces and the human beatboxer. Come on. Like, see, I should just like withdraw my entry because that's really some really talented guys. Me, I'm just farting around. Made an entry on the fly. But hey, you know, I hope everybody, you know, gets a good shot. Good luck. But if I win, awesome, cool. That means more excuses to buy pipes. Anything else? Oh man. No, nothing else I'm going to talk about. Just got a wedding tomorrow. The day off, and the day off after that. Gonna have some fun. Bought a new suit. I'm gonna look pimp. Maybe I'll bring my badass poker to the wedding, you know, and show it off to people. Okay, so I'm gonna get going now because I am hotboxing this bathroom with smoke. So everybody, have a good night. I'm gonna see you all later. Comment away.